obviously a game that for us, we dug ourselves a hole early, and then we found a way to come back, especially in the fourth quarter. Give our football team a lot of credit. Give Washington a lot of credit too. They did a fabulous job of really shutting us down the first 3 quarters of the game. Held us to 14 points, and finally in the fourth quarter we got some things going. But it was one of those games where you fall behind on the road. You know, we didn't want to get into a passing game so much because of the weather conditions. We felt, our strong suit is running the football, and we didn't get away from it. We didn't deviate from it at all. But I thought we made some big stops on defense in the third and fourth quarter. I think the third quarter was really good when we came out offensively and scored on our possession to get the game back close again. And then from there, we got things going on offense, and the defense did a pretty nice job. The last 3 minutes of that game is that's college football. I say it every week. I said you never know when it's not over, and I kept saying that in my mind. I said this thing's not over, and we really it wasn't over. It was not over, but give a credit to our players and our coaching staff.
Coach, that 20-play drive at the end sort of seemed to break Washington's spirit and gave you the momentum. That was quite the offensive lineman's drive.
It really was, and really had a couple setbacks, but we continued to play, and we dealt with the adversity, which I thought was good, and found a way to score the ball, and like you say, to go on a drive that long and to take the lead. That really sparked us.
You may have been asked this already, but just what does it say, the resiliency of your team to come back and also just kind of jam it down their throats the way you did?
Well, we felt going in that our strength right now, our offense, is our ability to run the ball, and Rashad has done a fabulous job of running. I mean, the more you see him carry the ball, the more you just kind of watch him and go, wow. And got one call back on a foul. It's a shame, but he's really literally carrying the offense on his back right now. The offensive line is doing a nice job of creating some running lanes for him. I thought Jaden did a nice job of making some big-time runs at the end and on that long drive. But the perseverance, getting down, dealing with adversity, I thought really said something about these guys. And we got down 14 early, and then we just kept pecking away, and the game never got away from us, but we needed to score. The defense kept playing and playing. Finally, we got some scores, and then defense, I thought, did a good job the second half, and then the offense scoring 21 points. I mean, I understand we got an interception as well, but did a nice job.
Robert, have you ever had a 20-play drive before?
Oh, I can't remember one. That's a long drive, and it's just methodically moving the ball, and it was just kind of fun to watch. We felt that we could run the ball. That's our strength. As you guys know, you guys have followed us now. We try to run the ball, and the conditions made it difficult to throw it at times because the ball was slippery for both teams. But it says something about the team in the fourth quarter and having to do that on the road. It says a lot. I think last week's game was a game that they found their swagger again. Playing at home against USC, and it's a 17-16 game in the fourth quarter, and they didn't blink. We ended up going ahead of those guys, and defense did a nice job of not allowing them to score. It's a similar kind of game, we just hung in there, and made enough plays and got our energy going, and found a way to win.
Anyone else?
Coach, what does it mean that you still got all your goals in front of you, right? Like, you don't control your destiny, but you got a shot.
Yeah, and I just think, it's always the next week to prepare and win another game. And that's something we've always kind of gone about saying that. It's always preparing ourselves so we can be in a position to win. And that's what makes the game so great. Every week you get another new opportunity. And we want to play a tough Oregon State team. They like to run the ball. They have a really nice offense. They do a nice job offensively of creating some things. And We played them last year in conditions like this, so here we go again, right? So it's Pac-12 is something. Every time you turn around, you think you watched the game and you think you figured it out, and games are close and somebody upsets somebody, but we're fortunate to get out here with a win, and we'll take it.
Coach, your defense really got killed in the first 2 drives, letting up 2 touchdowns. They looked like they were beat. And then the next 6 drive, only 1 field goal allowed, the one before halftime. How did it show their change of personality and their adversity and their respond to that?
Well, I think what had happened was they hit the perimeter on us on some plays, and we didn't get it adjusted. And we finally got it adjusted, and we slowed it down, and then we got back going again. But they did a nice job of hitting us early with some perimeter plays. If you watch all those plays were on the perimeter, whether it was screens or some kind of run on the perimeter, and we got caught inside and we didn't have contained, and guys weren't doing their jobs. And we told them, said, we got to keep this thing inside and make them run inside. If we do that, we can stop them. Felt like our secondary could cover them, and we did a pretty nice job of covering. When you think about, the pass defense, we did a pretty nice job of not allowing a lot of big pass plays. So once we adjusted, we felt like we had a chance.
Hey man, hey, I ain't gonna lie, he's a game saver right there, man. It just feel like the momentum really shift, because I mean, we always, like I said, we felt strong, we believed in one another, but it was like in due time of a play. And I was calling on the sideline, I said, we're gonna get a turnover, like defense gonna get a crazy turnover or something that's gonna happen. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I thought Tyler would have scored, but I like, I like the hurdle though. I like the hurdle.
Used to be a running back or a tight end or something.
Hey, I like the hurdle.
Tyler, can you talk about that play, especially after you guys fell behind 14-0?
I mean, it's you just play the play, you fight the fight. That's what AP goes on and on about during the week. No matter what happens, you play the next play, you move on. And that particular play, I was just stuck to my keys, got in leverage. I saw the quarterback pitch it, running back was bobbling it, fumbling it, trying to see if he's either going to dive on it or something, and just run to the ball, really, scoop, and get going with it.
Gotta go?
Yeah. How do you guys feel defensively, just kind of after the game didn't start all that great for you?
I mean, obviously you're going to feel down. You're going to feel like, what's wrong? What are we doing wrong? But at the end of the day, like I said, you play the next play. Something's going to, if you keep sticking to your keys, doing what you're doing what you're coached, something's going to happen in your favor.
Rashad, what do these last 2 games say about your ability as a lead back?
Honestly, just kind of stepping up. I mean, coaches, my guys believing in me. Even Chip and Daniel, they believe in me and they look me in my eye and they understand what's, where we at in the point of the season and what's going on. So, honestly, it feels great for me because it's like, I want to step up. My team need me. I'm going to, be there for them. When I need them, they be there for me. So it just feels great and just glad we win it, honestly.
What can you guys say about Jaden? That last couple of drives, we saw some plays that we've kind of come to expect from him. When it's down, you guys have a chance to win. He makes plays with his legs. What did it mean to you guys to see him do that?
Oh, that felt great for me. I mean, I'm used to that because freshman year, I feel like he did that a lot. Washington State, Cal, just like a lot of different games, Michigan State, where he just, started putting it on his legs and just getting it for us. And I love it. I mean, he's a fighter. No tenacity.
Yeah, for me, 5 is that's my boy, man. Like all my boys, but just to see 5, just like he said, just go out and get it, man. Mm-hmm. One thing I know about 5 is he a competitor and he got so much poise, like, and I ain't never seen it nobody like. I mean, I think I got poise, but he better.
Can you talk about the 20-play drive? I think it was a grind. I mean, it was just a grind. It's like an offensive lineman sort of drive, right?
Oh, I was so tired, to be completely honest. I was looking at the D lineman look at me, and I was trying to act like I wasn't tired. I was like, I was tired, and but I was just, you just gotta fight and you gotta finish. Like Coach Joe said, those are those dominators and those 20-rep squats that we do in the off season. Like it all came out right there.
What did that say about you guys? That you had some penalties that kind of stalled things a little bit, but you had the adversity that Rashad was talking about. What did it say about you guys? You were able to fight through that and complete the drive.
It just shows our fight and our tenacity, and we're not a front runner team, and we will fight and we will finish for 4 quarters.